Hello children, welcome to today's video session of Standard 8, Lesson 16 in Moral Science, Understanding One's Temperament. A person is judged by his reaction to the complex situation in life and also not by what he appears to be, but by what he actually is. Temperament may be defined as a natural personality formed and developed by education and environment. People are often divided into two categories: introvert and extrovert. Briefly, we can classify them as thinker and doers. In some ways, everybody has both traits, but our temperament leans more towards one of the two. Thus, our temperament is judged. We generally have a threefold life: what we think we are, what others think we are, what God thinks we are. It is significant to make the three aspects of our life intermingle so that we are a matured person. The introvert. The introvert is a quiet type of a person. He gives the impression of being preoccupied, but he is active in his thinking. He keeps his thoughts to himself. Thus, he prefers solitude. He does not like to mingle with the crowd. He can think in a very emotional and sentimental manner, but since he cannot express his emotion freely, they can harm his personality. Advantage and disadvantages. Generally, an introvert carries out all his work quietly and with precision. He is sympathetic to the problems of the other people. Though he finds it very difficult to express them in words, often great poets, musicians and artists are introverts. They have a strong sense of duty. An introvert is a very sensitive and irritable. He does not like any kind of outward interference. He feels lonely and forsaken. He not only feels insecure and inferior, but also even convinced of it. He distrusts people and is very suspicious of newfound relationships. An introvert is afraid of making mistakes. He broods over them. An introvert should learn to stress the positive qualities of his temperament. He must learn to make friends. He should encourage the capacity to talk freely to other people. He must conquer his fear of making mistakes. He must realize the fact that nobody is perfect. He should have complete faith in God. He must be convinced that his abilities are greatly appreciated by others, and so he will be more receptive towards the people he comes in contact with. Even when he finds himself lonely, he should remember and have faith in God. The extrovert. An extrovert is a man of action. He is very strong-willed and ambitious. He directs his energy towards achievement and success. He can develop great enthusiasm for anything that is productive. And extroverts like to meet people. He can interact freely with strangers. He likes to put forth his views. Advantages and disadvantages. An extrovert uses his intelligence very wisely. He usually achieves great success in his professional life. He is usually orderly and loves cleanliness. He gives time to everything that is important to him. Such a person is willing to take the responsibility of work that others hesitate to undertake. He is independent and bold. He can influence and persuade others. He can become a great leader. An extrovert is often impatient and inconsiderate with others. He does not have the patience for slow learners. Often he becomes quite stubborn because he wants everything in his own way. He will bow to his superior, but on the other hand, he will trample his subordinates. He always wants to be in the right. In order to succeed and get happiness in life, no matter what one's temperament is, humility is a fundamental virtue for everyone. The ideal personality would be a happy combination of both. A talker who starts to think and a thinker who starts to talk. The success of a human being stems from the fact when, after years of understanding his temperament, someone says to him, "I love you just the way you are." If a person learns to be happy in all circumstances And if he is not troubled by the big and small hurdles he has to cross on the path of life, then no matter what kind of temperament he has, he will always be happy and content in life. Thank you.